This is Sean with Voices Live On. We are down in Nashville, Indiana, and we are at the Grandwood Suites with Andrew Tilton. How you doing, Andrew?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. So this is a really unique hotel. It's all full of suites. You've got 19 different rooms, and they're pretty elaborate as far as what you have as far as amenities and furniture and kitchen. So the backstory is you guys purchased this in 2020. Is that correct?
Yeah, right as the pandemic was getting started, we purchased a hotel and nothing was happening. So it gave us plenty of time. It was great. It was a great opportunity actually to basically close down the whole hotel and remodel everything.
And it was the Hidden Valley Inn that was originally built in 2000. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah. So a guy named Bob Meister, he's an architect. He designed and built this one. He built several different places in town, like the Hotel Nashville across the street, and subdivision, and several other things.
And if businesses wanted to have their employees down here and even have a small convention and stay here, they'd have access to the History Center conference room across the street. And you said there's a 300-person banquet hall and also 60-person meeting room. Is that right?
Yeah, across the street there's a not-for-profit History Center. It's a very, very nice facility, and it's just a block. I mean, not even a block, but one street across from us, and that's open to access whenever they don't have things going on themselves.
And as far as the hotel itself, you're just north of downtown on 135. And the address it's 201 North Van Buren. Is that right?
Yeah, we're about a block away from Big Woods Pizza, which is one of the bigger eateries in town. So we call this the North End. And so we're at the north end of downtown Nashville. We're still considered downtown. We're walking distance to everything.
How long of a walk is it to get to the center from here?
5 minutes if you walk slow.
5 minutes?
If you walk fast, like a couple minutes.
So what are some of the things that you really love about Nashville?
Oh, Nashville is a special place, especially Brown County in general. Nashville is the county seat, and there's just lots of unique store owners, and there's a couple hundred different stores, and just a lot of cool things to do.
So one of the things we're going to be hopefully accomplishing with the businesses here is getting a lot of the history from them, and also some of the local legends, life stories. Who would you say are some people in town that are some of the key people that have a lot of ties with the history of the area?
Well, unfortunately, a lot of those people are no longer with us anymore. Like Andy Rogers was one of the bigger names in town. He owned probably half the town, and my grandfather and him were always butting heads on something. And so that's where I picked up the real estate and investing and developing side of our business. It was pretty interesting to see how that all played out. And when he passed away, new investors bought a lot of his properties from auction. And so we're seeing a lot more. We're seeing a ton of rehabilitation of the buildings and places that he used to own.
And there's a new music center that has a pretty substantial capacity, isn't that right?
Yeah, the music center is a pretty cool story. That's owned by the county. It's 2,000 seat venue. It's managed and ran by Live Nation, and we have lots of really cool acts. We had we had the Wallflowers here last weekend, so that's pretty cool.
I heard Johnny Depp came in town.
Johnny Depp came in town, yeah.
We were doing Rich Hardesty's documentary, Life and Music, and it was the same week. And I was going to ask him if he was going to open for Johnny Depp, but he didn't. So that was going to be a thing now. So as far as your family, your mother is Pam, and your stepfather is Bruce, and I know your mother has a small business down in
she has a. So we were raised in the hotelier industry with my mom. She built the first hotel, and she's started with just I think 12 rooms, and I think she's got like 63 units in places around Nashville. So she just does all downtown Nashville as well. But yeah, she's been doing that since 1993. And
you grew up here?
Yeah, I'm probably one of the most natives you can get. I was actually born at home, which my mom's first hotel used to be our home. And so that's where I was born, 3 blocks down the street from here.
What was the name?
What's that?
What was the name of it?
Well, it used to be just our house.
Okay.
And then we tore the house down and built the hotel. So.
And what was the name of the hotel?
It's Cornerstone Inn. It's still there.
The Cornerstone Inn.
Yeah.
So who would you say would be some of the key unique businesses that are down here in the village that, you know, you're not just friends with the owners, but they have a really unique as far as to like what they sell or how they encapsulate, you know, Brown County? What were some of the more unique ones down here?
Oh, well, I have to say that Big Woods has been one of the ones I've been watching for a long time. You know, they're the most well known, and I think they have a unique business because they've grown so much and have done so well with growing from Nashville. I mean, their first restaurant is probably no bigger than this unit itself, and that's where they got started. Now they own like 15 to 7, I think maybe 17 restaurants all over the place, and they have a huge distillery now, and so that's a pretty cool story. I think that's, you know, pretty unique for this area. For that to happen.
What's the white building on the corner? Is it the Hobnob or the?
Yeah, the Hobnob.
Is it called the Hobnob?
That used to be a pharmacy way back in the day.
Okay.
And I think one of the original families still owns that, the Millers. And I think one of the previous owner, she passed away not too long ago, actually. So I think it's still in the family though. But yeah, so the Coles have been running that restaurant ever since I can remember. Warren Cole and his son Eric Cole. I think Eric's still the chef there. That
was one of the favorite spots of my parents when we would come down and cut down a tree for Christmas, and we'd go there. And also the Colony Inn,
Arts Colony.
Colony. Went there for Thanksgiving one year, but there's a lot of unique history with all the different businesses, and it's obviously beautiful down here too with the hills and everything. And what's one of your, I guess, favorite memories of maybe the town growing and you seeing a lot of change happen, but you know, some things about growth that's happened over the few years that really stands out?
Well, it's happening right now. This is like once in a generation type thing that's happening in Nashville. All the old guard is changing, and so there's a lot of new younger people coming into Nashville to basically carry the torch to the next generation. It's pretty cool to see. And so there's all the Andy Rogers buildings got sold. His youngest daughter, Andy, she inherited the Nashville house, and that's doing really great. The food's phenomenal, and she bought the Ferguson house, and they've got a beer garden out there now, which is really cool. Cedar Creek Brewery is opening up, and they're working on their restaurant right now, and that's pretty cool to see. They're out of Martinsville.
I was out at the Hard Truth distillery.
Yeah.
That is massive.
It's huge.
It is amazing what they did out there.
Yeah, they have 300 acres of Nashville.
They're putting in cabins so people can stay, and they've got a giant concert kind of
outdoor amphitheater type deal.
Amphitheater.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It was pretty amazing. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to tell people when they consider staying here just about their stay?
These units are probably the largest units in town, and they are true 1-bedroom, 1-bath condos. They're 600 square feet. It's very comfortable. You have all the amenities. You have walking distance to all the restaurants. Easy in and out. You can park your car and not have to move your car if you don't want to the entire time you're here. So that was why, you know, this building in general was something that we really felt we needed to purchase and remodel. And so we're still got a ways to go, but what the rooms that we do have done and the way that we have it done, they're definitely really nice.
Well, the ones you've shown me are great. And Andrew, I appreciate your time, and you have a beautiful hotel here, the Grandwood Suites, just on the north end of Nashville.
All right. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it.
You got it.